CNN delivered urgent breaking news amid increasing tensions between the USA and China. Donald Trump is said to be furious as China shows no signs of backing down despite a pause in the ongoing global tariff war. The US president has said there will always be transition problems and difficulty as markets fell again amid continued uncertainty. CNN made a breaking news announcement on Thursday and revealed that President Trump is privately fuming over President Xi Jinping not calling him to make a deal to end the trade war. CNN correspondent Erin Burnett shared an insight into the back and forth with the two nations as sources claimed President Trump is waiting for China to call first, but they are not budging. Markets continued to face a turbulent time on Thursday, following Trump's 10% tariff announcement for all countries except China. On Wednesday, Trump paused his threat to impose tariffs as high as 50% on worst offender countries, but pressed on with his trade war with China. Beijing has shown no sign of backing down, this week increasing its retaliatory tariffs to 84% on American products. Despite this, Trump said he was still hoping to secure a deal with China. "I think we'll end up working something out that's very good for both countries. I look forward to it," he said. CNN broadcaster Ms. Burnett told viewers, "Tonight our Kylie Atwood is reporting that Donald Trump doesn't understand why China hasn't called him asking for a deal. For months, of course, the Trump administration has been telling China to call. So far, that call hasn't come. But is it any wonder that hasn't happened? Trump has changed his tariffs every day here." She continued, "So far, China's response has been not flinching. You just have to look to China's heavily censored social media sites to see the attitude. The nationalism there." They began to share social media posts by the Chinese population saying things like China will fight to the end, to they can fight as long as they want, until China completes victory. Again it keeps coming back to Taiwan, the CNN correspondent pressed on. One person posting, "As long as the US is willing to give up Taiwan, China are willing to meet Trump's tariff demands." In a televised cabinet meeting, Trump said the US would love to be able to work a deal with China, adding that he had great respect for President Xi and thought that they would end up working something out that's very good for both countries. However, he repeated his claims that China had taken advantage and ripped off the US more than anybody for a long time.